some requests to do a Horde map. I think I started one earlier, but got a little bit too complicated, so. You'll have to excuse me, I'm drinking a lot of water because I'm a little bit under the weather. Anywho, so, what's going on, you say? Well, let's do this. Again, if you can't hear me well, I apologize. I got my volume cranked all the way up, but that Horde map. Anywho, basic map. Threw some measurement tool splines in just so I can get the middle. Enemies in four corners. Humans are going to start in the middle. Purpose of this Horde map is to defend this castle. So it's going to be a desert map. I haven't done a desert map in a while. So again, objective of this is to survive. It's a Horde map, so you'll be attacked. And the enemy is going to try to destroy this fort. If they destroy this fort, it's game over. And that's it. So, and the fort is not repairable by default. It is garrisonable, if that's a word. So they can put troops in it, like machine guns and stuff, which is nice. But, again, if it gets destroyed, it is game over. So, what are we going to do? This is usually the part where I plan stuff, but for this little tutorial map thing, we're just going to wing it. Alright, so I added my fort, put it as player 1, I named it fort. Play build to check to see if the fort is destroyed or not, just a simple, I don't know why I called it castle. It's just a simple play build that if this entity, which is called fort, is less than 0 or 0, it panel. It's going to go game over. And that is it. That's what's going to happen. Easy, easy, right? Alright. Kind of an easy Horde map because I'm just letting the players start with their bases. Gonna disable the BGs, I think, for a little bit. I'm not sure yet. The reason I say that is a couple patches ago, the BGs got, Germans and the Allies got these really annoying battle groups that lets you fly in indestructible planes to drop units off anywhere on the map. And it's really made it difficult to balance these Horde maps with that, because they could just literally drop them behind where the spawn's coming from, and it just throws all the balance off. So if you see a Horde map and it's disabled, that's because of it. Now there are ways to disable certain BGs, which I might do, but for now I'm going to disable them. Anywho, let's get rid of this gray thing that's going on. And it's going to be a desert map. Probably going to do it. Let's see, what kind of sand do I want? We're going to go with light sand. Or I'm going to go with the dark sand. Or I can always change this later. I'm just not a fan of the real bright. I did a map with this in red and I liked it. It turned out kind of cool. Can do like the Mars looking thing. I guess we can do that for now. It's good enough. Let's make sure we got our sky. In place. working to me. Get some of this rock in place. So I don't have to look at endless nothing. That's a weird one. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, something like something. Should we start up on a mountainside or should we start low? Guess we're gonna start up, which means I have to raise all this up. So I think I only did it for 10. Let's go 20. Look. It's going to be a little bit up there. Bring all my stuff back. Alrighty. Of course, I'm going to carve all this out later. All that kind of fun stuff. Do a little dirty landscaping right now, just so I kind of know where things are going to go. Something like something. Of course, I'm going to change all this later. Just gain an idea where things are going to be, where things are going to go. So enemies can attack here, attack here, attack here, attack here. All that good stuff. All right. Build some bunker. People always complain I don't give enough space, so I'll make sure I give enough space this time. No, why does that? It's so annoying. Sometimes when you move the base, it like moves the flag to another spot. Just a little annoying thing. Alright. Alrighty. Go to my base. Get my bunker position. Bunker markers. I'm changing all this. I'm just gaining an idea kind of areas. All this landscaping stuff's going to change, obviously. Alrighty. I just want to make sure it's somewhat even, because when the computer attacks, it's going to take the shortest path. So you kind of want to make it so not one human player gets all the action. Everybody else just sits around waiting for nothing to happen. So again, bunker dies, fort dies, game over. Right? Right. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to do it just for now because it's easier than painting stuff. Change these back to entities. Select block. Let's get all these starting points back into a group so they're out of the way. Get some capture points in here. I'm doing it like this. So used to doing the other way. Get the basics before I can jump into Playbills. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these high ones in this building right here. So what that means is that when you're in the building, you have a high fuel. Pretty smart. See if that works. Alright. And then the rest of them are going to be mediums. The guidelines are just nice. Just again, for Horde maps, you have to kind of keep it as even as possible on all sides, like I mentioned, because otherwise one guy just gets annihilated. Some of my early Horde maps, you notice that, where team 1 and player 1 and 2 get completely bombarded, and 3 and 4 are just kind of sitting there going, "Where's the enemy?" Kind of thing. So, yeah. Did I do squares? That was dumb. Let's do that again. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little delayed here. Alright, what do we got? We got medium fuel point medium. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I want ammo. Medium. Kind of thing. And then I'm going to do, just to make things a little interesting, I am going to do a big cutoff circle. It's going to be like right here. Maybe on the angles only. Yeah. So basically like a road. It's going to cut off the other. So boom, boom. There to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. Sounds like a good idea. Alright. We'll do a couple more. Boom. Boom. Usually see how this works out. Do. grabbing the sky. I'm like, what the hell is it grabbing? Something like these. Horde maps, you don't go for realism, obviously. You're gonna go for just big old fights. Oops, why did I do that one? That's strategy, that's ammunition. Dunk. That should be fuel, that should be ammo. Fuel, ammo, fuel, ammo. Cool. Something like so. Oh, look at the pretty designs. Look at the pretty designs. Just making it so, yeah. Interactive zone at the end. Mess with things here. I'm spawning troops. They can't block them. Sometimes players get smart and try to block where the troops come in, so you put the interactive so they can't do that. Again, all this will probably change in time. We will see. What happened here? Something like something. Let's make it quick and dirty. Quick and dirty for now. Wrong one. Something like something. Alright, so we got the idea. What is going to go on? This is the one that I want it to be. Cutoff zone. So basically what's going to happen is this is going to be a road. Oops. It goes long, all the way. I'll deal with that later. Let's get into some playbills. 2, 4, 6, 8 is going to be locked. AI difficulty doesn't really matter. And they're going to be German. Ooh, this is where I decide. It's going to be German. They got cooler stuff to use. Alright, player 1. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock and roll. Alright. Basic Horde map. Goes sky. Player's done. First playbill. It's gonna be intro. Kind of where everything starts off. Always do, well, first thing I'm actually going to do here is disable BGs. Disable the BGs. Let's wait 5 seconds. And welcome message. Welcome to Horde. Defend the fort. Or die. Die. Need action hero voices. Oh, new computer, by the way. That's why I was away for a while. My laptop blew up. Having water. Sorry. Yeah, so I had a laptop that was like 5 years old. It was an older one. The GPU was overheating over 90 degrees constantly, and then, of course, I ignored it, and then it just went kaboof, and gave me integrated graphics and some other crap. So, got rid of the laptop, went back to desktop, which I thought I'd never do, and so now I got a fancy new machine and a new graphics card and blah 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 blah. So, back at it again. All right. So, IBGs, tell welcome. Welcome to the Horde. What are we gonna do? We might as well just launch this thing. So, we're gonna make a playbill and call this objective. Defend fort. Mission objective, mission objective. I always call it objective. It's not objective. It's create dynamic command. Dunk. Primary, yes. Title is going to be defend the fort. Beat type. I don't know yet. It's probably going to be a timer, but we'll get to that later. So, defend the fort. Kind of easy. Call out. Defend. Defend it. Defend the fort. We had a blip. Nah, it's annoying. I don't think I need to do any of that. So defend the fort. That's going to pop up. So we need to launch objective. Wait, before we do that. Won't do that yet. Or do we? Alright, so game's gonna go launch. It's gonna launch this thing. Defend fort. Completion condition. We don't have anyone yet. Can fail. Yes, it can fail. Failure check is going to be. I don't really want it to do the mission fail. condition is going to be health percentage is less than or equal to 0. It's going to be an E group because the building is E and it's a fort. So if the fort is gone, kaboosh. On fail, what's going to happen? I'm going to say you suck. Joking. Fort destroyed. All is lost. Better luck next time. Something like that. Alrighty. So yeah, so that's just gonna sit in the top left corner, basically the whole game. So I can delete this one now. That was a test one I did. So there's the objective fort. Alrighty. So we want to have setup time for the crew, right? So call this one objective setup. And same deal. Add actions. Action is going to be create dynamic. Blah blah blah. Double click. Right click. Add. This is going to be a secondary. You know what? I'm going to make this one information, because information one, you can do 2 lines, which is nice. Prepare defenses. Enemy hordes detected. Enemy hordes en route. Let's change that again. Maybe a counter, timer. How long should I give people? I guess I can always change later, but for now I'm just going to give it 20 seconds. Beat. Completion. Sure. Completion check after timer. Completion condition is going to be, can't fail, is going to be player 1 is basically still alive. Basically anything. Basically player 1's alive. So timer should come up. If I did it right. Pretty straightforward stuff. Alright, on complete, it's going to jump into launching another playbill, which is going to be, I think I'm going to do this one a little bit open so I'm not so constricted. So that's going to be, do waves. People know waves. Objective wave 1 and ourselves again. Add action. Don't create dynamic objective. Double click. Right click. Add. Do. This is going to be secondary. Secondary. Wave 1. Basically survive. I kind of like the timer thing. I think we're going to... I don't know. I guess I'll do timer. Always change at the end. Alright. Got that. Leave it open for now. Objective 1. Set up. I got my intro. Defend. Fort. My intro playbill. I need to launch the other one. I don't think I did. Nope, I did not. Objective setup. Setup is going to start. Check if he wants timer based. 20 seconds, which I'm going to change later. That's good for testing. Keep it low. Once they set up, on completion, it's going to go into objective wave 1. Objective wave 1 is just going to say wave 1. Start. I like the little title messages in the top corner too. This one. I'm going to create a folder for Wave. So I do a bunch of different stuff. Inside this folder, I'm going to add some playbills. You can do all your playbills in here, and it works fine. And I do move it back and forth sometimes, but I don't know, sometimes I just like starting it outside of it, and then I just add it if I want to. It's easier to organize. Alrighty. Who's the bad guys? German's the bad guys. Okay, I got it. So we'll do some... easy stuff. Usually I do it by direction. So, south troops. South troops. Well, that's something that makes sense, because if you have a whole bunch of playbills, then you get kind of lost and you're like, what? So, anywho. Alright, south troops. Let's get these playbills out of here. Alright, so I'm going to do random Random weighted action. What does that mean? It means randomly pick different unit to spawn. Spawn squad. Maybe player 2. We'll make it something simple. Pens up high on yells. Move this out a bit. Kind of getting a little bit icky. Alright. This is going to be, what do we call these things? Stealth troops? Duplicate. Make another. Do assault ones. Oh, I forgot to lock. Always make sure you lock. Otherwise the AI doesn't know what to do and gets dumb. FYI. Alright. Let's do it random. Random stuff for now. What are we gonna do? These guys? Sure. What else are we gonna do? Panzerjäger troops and grenaders. So basically, it's gonna weighted. I'm not changing the weight, but basically, it's gonna randomly choose one of these to spawn here. It's gonna call it stealth troops. Right, simple, straightforward. And we're gonna want to. I learned a new trick, by the way. It was pretty cool. So you can have guys attack using the attack move, which is basically they just beeline it straight to whatever it is they need to go. The other thing I use all the time is something called waypoints, right? But I did a waypoint thing and that I didn't know about, and I knew it, but I didn't know it. So I always assumed that you had to start a waypoint near the unit and go out, follow the path. That is not the case. No. That is not the case at all. I can literally just put it inside the base and we'll follow, take the quickest path to that and then follow it around. Which I think is kind of cool. So what that means is I don't have to do a whole bunch of waypoints. So this could be a waypoint inside the base, right? Kind of thing. And then I can do another waypoint. That's bad. Don't do that. I can do another waypoint outer base. Kind of thing. And I can just have it randomly pick which one and just change it up, and I don't have to do all the entry exits and everything. I think that's just, I don't know why I didn't realize that before, but just a FYI. This is going to be more for vehicles that can rush past defenses and wreak havoc in here. And then this is probably going to be more for whatever outside areas. Yeah. I'm actually going to do another one. It's going to be logistics, which I did in one of my earlier Horde maps, which I haven't done for a while. I kind of like that idea. Logistics vans driving around, blow them up, you get the logistics, you get the ammo, whatever. I'm going to call this one logistics. This one's going to actually follow that thing I was making. If you remember making that path, the cutoff, which is going to be something like this. Of course, it's all subject to change. So I got 3 waypoint paths. I'll change them, edit them later, but basically I can choose any troop, anything to follow these 3 paths. Being a bad playbuilder and putting all my stuff in the middle here. Alright. Do. So organize your stuff better. There we go. Alrighty. So we're going to spawn randomly any of these troops. Do I want it to go from here to a waypoint path? Yeah, why not? We still go somewhere. Which path? Could randomize it. Could not. I think it's going in her. WP in base. Use attack move. Definitely loop. Target group is going to be South troops. So after it does that, path base. So it's going to randomly squad. It's going to randomly do that, and it's going to do that. I'm going to add a weight in there just so in case it gets mooched up. There. So I think that's right. Probably test it. That'd be a good idea, huh? Pre-start. Alright, let's just see if this works before I go too crazy. Let's test it. Always test, especially with playbills. You can take one playbill, could just mess everything up, and you ignore it, and then down the line, your map doesn't work, and you can't figure out why, because you didn't test the simple ones. Alright. I'll switch my thingamabobby. this thing's even coming.
Orders. Panzer pioneers. Capture duty.
Oh, because I didn't put a condition, so I just completed it right away. But that's fine. Let's see if this thing actually... Interesting. Well, that worked. The fuel thing inside.
Panzer pioneers standing by.
Ah, that's cool.
Ready on your well.
So if I destroy this, it's not going to do anything because it ended it already. See, usually it'd be like, nope, it ended. So we're going to jump back now. Alright, back to the map at hand. So let's see what's going on here. Welcome, launch, defend fort. Ended too soon. And no completion condition. That's why. Troops didn't move because I didn't call it the right thing. It was underscore. Dum. Dum dum. Doing a loop just to test. Alright, let's test again.
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Defend the fort, prepare defenses, enemy forts en route. Alright. So far everything's good. Down here they should spawn. Prepare Defense is completed. Wave 1. We should go. Let's see how random this thing actually gets. Seeing the same guys though. Oh, there you go. Just making sure it does change up. Sure likes those guys. Pioneer Squad. Yeah, oh, there we go. Badass.
Territory lost.
Endless swarms of hordes coming in. And if this thing dies, it's game over. See? Alright, so now that we know it works, we can actually get working on this thing. Cool. 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 Make sure my stream's not broken. No, it's still good. Alright. So, South troops spawn, and they're going into the inner loop. I'm going to have them do a little random action. Just randomize that. Random is always good. Try to use random whenever you can, that way it changes the game every time. Squad paths. Every time people play, it's always different, right? So you don't want the same thing over and over again, because then people find little tricks. Right. Random weighted action. Squad path. Squad path. His name. I forgot what the hell I called these things. Do. Back here. There we go. Target is South troops, and the path name is going to be Invase. Another weighted one. This one's going to be, what do you call it? Outer base? Base. Not very scientific names. I think I'm just going to do the two. So it's 50-50. Not that it matters. But, 5. I don't think that makes any difference, but it's what it is. I'll leave it at 1. Just less confusion is good. Alright. So it's going to random spawn all those troops. Squad path. Wait 2 seconds. Squad path. Wait 2 seconds. And it's only going to loop. I'm going to make it so it's only going to loop when the troops are alive. So basically, the playbill, if there's no South troops are dead. Random squad, wait 2. No, but then they can't come out like in hordes. There's wave 1. Make it easy. You can do all this manually, but I've done it a couple times, so I'm just gonna group it. So that's the north. So I'll come in from the north, the south, the north. Do, 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 do. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't let me. There, make everything. Do, 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 do. This isn't really the north, by the way. This is what I call it. Look. And there's your north troops. And we'll do. I'm trying to make level 1. I'm trying to make it easy at the beginning. I guess we'll do east and west. Going to the west side. Do 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 do. Right, spawn, west, I'll attack. Now's a good time to do another quick test. I think that works. Let's go away. Dunk. see if it works, shall we?
Withholding reinforcements until commanded.
Oh, I must have done the west one twice. I don't see them. Or I didn't launch it. But they're working. So they won't spawn until these guys die. When these guys die, then it spawns a new one. Because I put that condition in. So it's not just a stream. It's good for like early Horde. You know what I mean? Figure out why the West isn't coming back though. What happened to the West? From west to east. That'll work. Alright, so round one, they're going to be circling, basically just getting demolished. I'm going to give them all of the Where's my fort? There it is. That's why I did that. Let's fix that, shall we? It's kind of annoying if you can't build anything. Something like that. I think it's cool. I think that's neat. All right. Alright, so these guys are going to spawn in. I'm trying to keep it real simple. Okay. Thinking about this road thing. I had this idea for, but a little sidetrack there. I like doing this one. This is fun. Basically create a half track, drive around, dropping troops off. Let's do it there. And it is going to be, I think it's this one. Double check. That's the right one. Alright. Swan. Half track 1. Rank it up a bit. And it's going to, it's going to start in the corners. What is half track 1 gonna do? Half track 1 is gonna wait a minute. Wait 2 seconds. Try that again. And then it's gonna go squad path. Do the inner one first. I get destroyed right away, but path name is outer base. Definitely loop. Target is half track 1. On path, half track 1. So it's probably gonna pick up from the closest and then just drive around this. No, drive around this one right here. It's gonna come and just continually drive around, and as it's driving around, I want to have it drop off troops. Half track 1 troops. So basically, condition's going to be if health is 1 or greater than or equal to 0.1 for half track 1. Live. I want to spawn entity. Did I make it clear too? I did. Alright. Spawn entity. What am I spawning? Let's do something German. Which is the one that shoots grenades? It's grenaders. It's grenaders. Let's see. Inventory. Grenaders. Oh, it's pioneers. I thought the grenadiers could. Alright, well, I'll just do pioneers then. Pioneers with the grenade launchers. Spawn AI lock. These guys are half track 1 troops. Spawn track 1 troops. And they're gonna go into this group. Half track 1. So spawn into half track 1. Give it a wait of 5 seconds. And then they're gonna ungarrison from this vehicle. Player 2. Ungarrison. I don't know why I put garrison. Ungarrison. That's a word. My little box. Yeah. Garrison half track troops, and they are going to squad pass inside. Attack move. WP in base. Half track. Pass. So, if half track. So it's going to spawn the half track. Right. Spawn this bad boy. Why the hell is this thing so far away? Alright, it's going to spawn the half track. Wait 2 seconds. And it's going to launch this PB. No, it's going to squad pass. And it's going to launch this one, do I want to do it? I don't want to loop it. And if this is, then I need to do a loop here. Cool. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be back. What is this coffee? But it's supposed to say water. Where are we? Oh, half tracks. Let's test this half track, see if it works. Sure wish you could test from inside Essence. That would be so much better. Ugh.
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Make it quick, carefully.
Worked out pretty cool.
Off the wires.
Sweet. Alright. 3, 2, 1. They're all showing up. Well, that's a good sign. There's my half track. It's 3-star. I don't think I launched the spawn playbill. Let's see if it follows the path anyways. So it's not spawning. So why is it not spawning? Because I didn't launch the actual half track. Right here. I need to launch the half track troops. Forgot. Half track. Half track 1 troops. Right. I'm gonna draw some really bad roads right here, just so I know where these things are supposed to go, instead of it being just a big blip. Urban road. There's a let's go with this for now. It's 15. Fine. Can't even stay in the line. Try that again. Do 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 do. Right. Road 1. Road 2. And road 3. And again, I'll probably nuke all these, but just for now, so I know where things are going. Gives me kind of a guide. Oh man, it's not pretty at all. Alright, let's test this again. Lots of testing. Always test when you're doing playbills. Say it all the time, but even the simple ones that you think should work, a simple typo can make it not work. So pretty map. Such a pretty map.
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Unit spawned. Interesting, it didn't ungarrison. I'll have to look into why it didn't ungarrison, because what's going to happen now is the next one that spawns is going to spawn outside of it. Or not at all. There you go. See, then they go to attack. Dropped off these guys. Sweet. Guess it's fine to have them in there. Oh, look at that. They all came out now. Nice little trick. So if you kill this thing, you should stop spawning on it. The health is over. Wait a second here. So they're not spawning on it. What I'll do at the end of the wave though is I'll still end that playbill because I don't want it running looking for that thing. So timer expired. Wave 1 complete.
Don't get this.
Destroy that. There it goes.
Panzer pioneers are engaged.
Sweet. Alright, so everything's working so far as it's supposed to, which is nice. So that's good. I'm curious why I didn't ungarrison them. I'm supposed to jump it out right away. Let's see what's going on here. Interesting. I think that's a bug with that vehicle, because usually I use the transport trucks to do this and it works fine. I don't know why it's filling up and dropping them off. It's kind of weird. Anywho, still works. So that one going. I'll probably want to do another one of those. But I can't do it with the same. I have to create a different one because otherwise it's going to get confused between the two. So, make another copy of this. Dunk. Move these ones over. Troops. Two. I don't know why the ungarrison doesn't work. That's kind of weird. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. Why it doesn't work. Very strange. I don't understand why the ungarrison doesn't work. Must be the vehicle. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so we'll have 2 half tracks coming out. Endless troops. I got half tracks. What else do we want for phase 1 here? So they got the troops, which the machine gun bunkers will handle. The Grenader guys coming out of the half tracks are going to take out the machine gun bunkers, so they need to do something else to get them good. So it looks pretty easy. Wave 1. Just thinking what I want to do with this outer thing. Definitely need some defenses on these things. Let's see. So the reason I'm naming these is because if they get taken, there's going to be reinforcements because those are important because they're going to cut off all the resources on the outside. At least that's the idea. So, playbill for that can kind of start whenever. So, if owner is player 1, team 1 of a group, cap off 1, owned A1, then what do I want to do? Drop some troops on them? Sure. There go. Skip cost, ignore all that crap. A group, cut off 1. Ability is going to be German battle group. It's paratroopers. I should know these, but I don't. That might be interesting. Do attack loiter first. That's upsetting. So first we do attack loiter, and then we drop off. How is it? Brain's not working today. Call the reserves. Coastal batteries. That would be mean. I won't do that. Paradrop? There's a German for paradrop. Let's look through this again. It's not that. It's not the salt group. It's not that. It must be the airplane one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Try this one. So this one first does usability loiter. Cut off 1. And I think this is paragraph. really don't want humans to easily carry those, so they have to have constant defenses on them. Cut off one. Let's see if it works. So if cutoff 1 is owned by this, owned by player team 1, then team 2 is going to use a loiter on it, and then team 2 is going to hopefully fair drop on it. So we'll see. Shall we?
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Portatori! Break! Take the area away! Under enemy fire! Taking fire! Contatto nemico!
Yeah, he's wrong bunkers.
Don't just stand and fight cover!
Change my bunkers. Anyways, what's this one? Change owner, then loiter and paradrap, right?
Territory sectors are isolated. We must reconnect with them.
There's the loiter.
Take too much fire! Fucking stupidity!
See where the paradrap comes into play.
Cover! Get to cover! We were already better on!
Why are they running away?
Enemy fire! Amici!
I don't like that. They're gonna stay in the corner, and now what are they gonna do? Go back. See, the AI is controlling them now because I can't control the paratroopers after they get dropped off.
Engineer team dead.
So I'm curious on what they're gonna do. To change the loiter to more than 60 seconds. Oh, I guess that's cool. They could just start building stuff.
Bersaglieri in contact with infantry!
I don't like this bunker either. It looks weird.
Bersaglieri have been lost to enemy fire. Anti-tank infantry have been killed at the front line.
So they only run away when there's somebody in the presence. Otherwise, that's fine. They it'll still work. Works for me. Alright. But that lawyer is kind of annoying as hell. So I think I gotta change this to, what are you thinking? 60 seconds? 3 minutes? I think 3 minutes is fine. Every 3 minutes it's going to check. If it's owned by player team 1, it's going to do the loiter thing. Which I think those planes can get shot down by AA anyway, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Right? Now I got this thing on my mind. I want to do this. See if it works. So 30. This is how I do these things. Like a boom, and then you go 50. Draw through again. Do 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 do. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Do it from here. And on this side, there. Right? So that covers that. And then this covers these. Of course, I can change all this later. I'm just seeing if it works. And this is this one. And I want to change the color. Oop. Save it so it changes color. So this would be this. No. This would be like this kind of thing. Sorry, getting a little sidetracked here. And this would be there. That's that. This one is do 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 this. So cutoff point 1, cutoff 2, cutoff 3, cutoff 4. Yeah. That works. So make it all prettier and not so round and everything else in our time. Cool. Alright. Cutoffs. Just gonna go somewhere else. Alright, so if cutoff was 1, I get the loiter. Same thing happens to 2 and 3. Duke. 2. Try to always use copy and paste so you don't do typos. 2. 2. 2. 2. Wait, this is supposed to be 180. This is going to be cutoff 3. Cutoff 3. Cutoff 3. Cutoff 3. And then there's 4. 4. So now all the cutoff points are protected and checked for now. I can always change this later. I can add a randomizer so it's not the same thing every time. Alright, so every single one of them should get planes in. We're just going to force them to retreat when they grab them, right? Right. I can do a better job than that. Something like that. That's the idea, at least. Alright. Again, this is a Horde map with 0 planning. Usually I have ideas and plans and what I'm going to do. But I've been so busy working on the competition maps that I just need to get away. Get away from it all. Get back to the fun stuff. Not saying normal mapping is not fun, but this is more fun to me. But that's just me. Why I'm spending so much time on this? I'm probably gonna nuke it all. So here's what it is. Oh, there, Chief. Whatever. Fix all that later. Alrighty. Sorry, this is like my, I don't have OCD, but I always like to say the term OCD. It's my OCD kicking in. Again, this is all temporary, but still. Temporary can't be ugly. Well, I can, I guess, but. Oh, there, Chief. space there. Alright, that should be good enough for him to build. Alright, so we got the spawn going, tested it, seems to work. Don't know why it's not ungarrisoning it from the vehicle. I find that very particularly weird, but like I said, I think it's because I'm using that specific half track. Oh yeah, forgot the bunkers are all messed up. I used the wrong bunkers. Which is the right one? Mortar one's totally wrong. I thought there was a better mortar one that Germans used. It's kind of weird. Could have sworn there was one. Oh. Maybe it's this, and then they use an ability on it. Huh. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Just make them tank ones. Alright, so we got our troops coming in from the sides, we got our half tracks coming in, and they're going to be driving around dropping off troops. Do I have it so they recharge after? Make sure I launch my cutoffs. Alright, so cutoffs are done. Let's see what's going on with my half tracks. I'm still confused why it doesn't. It must be that vehicle. Could have done this a ton before. That's okay. So I think there's a new half track coming out, isn't there? There's a new patch. I think so. Alright. If half track is alive. Half track 2 is not alive spawn, so we'll keep spawning them. So we'll make the first wave easy. Right. So that will keep that going. And then when this is done, that's wave 1. stop all these looped. I just stop them all. It's kind of a good habit. If you get too many, then you end up getting weird errors later on. So basically, stop all the spawning that you did in the first one. So that would be North troops. South. I changed, I think. East and west. West. East. What else? Half track. I'm going to stop the loops, right? So I'm going to stop this. Stop half track 2. Might as well stop the attacks too, just to be safe. Track 1. Troops. Whatever the hell it's called. Stop half track 2 troops. I just want to stop anything else. No, 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 no. Perfect. So all the playbills that have loops are getting stopped at the end. It's completed. And we're going to go back to intermission. I'm going to make another one. It's going to be called Objective Wave 1. And the reason for that is give them time to rebuild. Create dynamic event. Dunk. So wave 2 sensei complete. I don't know what to say. Blank. Sure. No completion. Sure. Should be a counter. It's going to be 20 seconds for now. Change it later. Completion condition just going to be as units. Sorry, I was having a little. I was thinking about something else I was going to do. P1 is alive, then it's gonna complete after. It's gonna check timer. Can't fail. And on complete, we are going to launch objective wave 1 end. Wave 1 end. It's going to give him some time, and then it's going to go into objective. Wave 2. Should I do a timer again? I think this one I'm going to do a counter. So what that means is that I can have a specific number of units, and it has to kill all the units. There's a little counter that shows up. Completion condition, B type, destroy. Not remaining is fine. Must destroy all. Now usually on pre-start you would spawn these things and then, but it doesn't work like that for some reason. You can't put the spawns in pre-start when you're doing the counter. It doesn't register them. It's really weird, and it goes into like a negative number. So you actually have to spawn these units that you're going to have prior to running this thing. I might be able to run the playbill from here, but I doubt it. So if I go in here, spawn squad, some kind of vehicle. I guess Dax is the best. Black gun. Where's my flag? The flag. I could do like a. I could do Stuka. That'd be so mean. Do that later. I think this is the one, right? I just get them confused with the file names. I gotta look now. Armored. This is the one. Yeah, that's the right one. That's what I did, right? It's my favorite. Alright, put the flak in there. ideas in my head, so I keep stopping because different things I want to try. Guess I can do them all. You can do them all in this one, this horde map, so everybody can see all the different things. So you notice I named them all the same, so they're all coming in as flak 1. So the reason I do that is we're spawning these, and then we're going to go, wait 5 seconds, new keyboard, can't type, wait 5 seconds, squad path to, we're going to do the outer. There's no point in doing the inner right now. Squad path, normal loop, attack queue. What do I call that thing? News. Black 1. Right? So it's going to do that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got an even number of 8. So going back to my encounter mission, it's asking me what my target locations are. My target location is going to be this flak 1. Oh, you're dumb. I don't want to spawn it here. Stop it. Urgh. I don't want to use this spawn. How did I do this last time? Existing group. There we go. Yay. Existing group. Blah 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 blah. Alright, got my flags. I'm gonna do my callouts so people know where they are. Target locations because I'm using targets, right? Secondary attack. Can't fail. Make sure I can't fail. Can complete. I don't know what to do there yet. Alright, let's just see if this thing works. Oh, wait, I gotta launch this thing. So one of the reasons, again, why I have an intro playbill is if I'm done testing wave 1 and it works, then I just simply changed my one that sends it, right? So this is defend fort object setup, which is fine, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to do wave 1 end. See if that one works. I'm going to keep this name here just so I know. Come back. So let's just start with wave 1 end. Might crash. We'll see. And then wave 1 end goes in wave 2. So let's just see what happens. Too much going on right now. Let's just see. start with wave 2 ending after this part. Alright, wave 2, regroup and reload. Machine gun working again. Oh, did I not launch it? I think I forgot to launch it. God damn it. We'll test this out. Dunk.
We have been cut off. Re-establish a connection.
It's funny that they don't capture the point they're supposed to. It's like, no, I'm out of here. Okay, back to what we were doing. Why wasn't it coming out with the flax? Because I didn't launch the flax. That's why. Objective 2 starts. Before I get to objective 2, I have to launch complete. Oh, I never even put the action. That was dumb. No wonder it didn't do anything. Launch. Objective 2. Well, first I want to do the flak trucks, which I should have named good. PB flak, spawn flak 1. You know why it's getting important, why you name these things, right? Spawn flak 1, and then after I spawn flak 1, I have to spawn objective 2. Again, you can do this kind of all within the objective, but sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't line up properly. And it just makes it so it completes. It's really weird. So that's why I separate everything. So wave 1 done. Congratulations. And then it goes into wave 2. And then my flag truck should come out and hopefully not crash. But let's see if it does or not. Shall we?
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Sweet. attack. The flak attack. Really sucks if you have no AG though. Go around in a big circle. Pretty weak though, so I don't think I have to worry. Players just need to make sure they get some kind of bazooka out by this time. If they should have some ATs by now. And if they don't, then they die.
Territory sectors are isolated. We must reconnect with them.
Seeing if this thing ends. Drop it right. Okay, die.
A strategic point is being taken from us.
Die. Where's the other one? Die. Hey, look at that. It works. Very cool. Playbills are fun. Oh, and we got the notorious bug splat. Because they don't like it when I control hold F4 out of it. If you start doing the hard break, it enough times it crashes. I found out. But I've only done it like, what, 20 times in the last 2 hours? So exit the game properly. Anyways. Alrighty. So we have wave 1. We have wave 2, which I'm going to do a little tweaking. Usually what I do now is I'll start, or actually by now, I would already have some kind of concept of the actual map, not this template, but I'm just going to keep doing the waves, different waves, different things, kind of show all the different things that I know how to do. And there's going to be some bonus missions for doing certain things that will give you more resources. Because remember, these are all cutoffs for the bad guys. Anywho, I'm going to take a little dinner break, and I'll be back with some more. Because I'm not feeling well and nothing else to do but map all day. Thank you.